Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Stock and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Today I want to talk to you about DraftKings and the recent partnership with Simplebet. I think that this is going to be absolutely enormous for DraftKings going forward. I think that it's much bigger than we realize, at least at that first thing. It's not just another partnership and it's not just a little bit more gambling. I think it goes much deeper than that. And so we'll check out the possibilities. For right now, let's get ready to rock. Welcome back. I want to remind you guys, if you like what you hear, make sure that you hit that like button to help these videos get up ranked. The more support I see, the more support I can give back to you, giving us that opportunity to really fill out our portfolios and make those sort of gains and reach financial freedom like we've all been dreaming of. I can't wait. The sooner I leave the middle class, the better. And I'm going to keep on driving and pushing until I get there. My referral links and my Patreon link, all that is down in the description. Check that out. Now let's get back to DraftKings. I'll do my screen share and you'll see exactly what I have for you. So here, this came out yesterday in the morning in the pre-market hours. So DraftKings Inc.'s deal with Simplebet to open up micro betting options. And so if we scroll down here, we see that micro betting has micro betting products for the NFL, NBA, MLB, and most recently, and here's another huge one, college football. And the thing that's huge about that is that right here, in this line at the bottom, it says which are the first micro betting products available for collegiate sports. So being the first is awesome. That means, first of all, that people have to go to DraftKings for Simplebet in order to get access to that. So that's exclusivity that's particular to DraftKings. So absolutely awesome. Now about Simplebet itself. Imagine that you're watching a football game or a baseball game and you're betting on that next thing that happens. You don't have to wait hours for the game to start. You don't have to wait hours for the game to be over. Regardless of what it is, you have nearly instantaneous feedback, and that's huge for us because it's huge on a psychological level, and that's something that is really going to drive people, I believe, to spend a whole lot more money on the DraftKings platform, which means more money for DraftKings. I think that this is going to be one of the most fruitful partnerships with DraftKings that I see happening. So this, at first I was like, hey, that's good news. You know, it makes our price targets a little bit realistic. I wouldn't be surprised that as we see this integration, this partnership play out through DraftKings, that we have just a cash cow on our hands. I wouldn't be surprised if we also see some analyst estimate upgrades as a result of this partnership, or as this partnership comes out and flourishes. I think that we'll see more and more of that take place. So here we have this this statement from Paul Lieberman and DraftKings exec. We're excited to be working with Simplebet to change the in-game betting experience for our customers, and together changing the way sports fans engage with their favorite sports. And this change is huge. I don't know if you've ever played any of those tap-based games that the point is just to keep you tapping. And you should know that anytime we tap and there's feedback, that for us has a chemical, it affects us on a chemical level. It affects the dopamine signals in our brains. So when we tap and something happens, that's called juicy feedback. And with that juicy feedback, when we get that dopamine response, we end up getting addicted to that dopamine response. And when it's not there, we feel bad, and we don't want to feel bad. So what we do is we keep on doing things to feel good and keep on doing things to get that dopamine response. So in the terms of DraftKings, if you're already using the platform and if you start using this betting, this is something that could encourage more and more betting. We do have to be careful because in a very human level, we don't want to see something like gambling addiction. We don't want to see unhealthy behavior. But purely at the financial level, looking at DraftKings performance, I think that this is going to be an absolutely huge and wonderful partnership with Simplebet. And I think that we will see really good results through DraftKings as a result of this. Now, I have tip ranks up here for you, so you can see there's 13 ratings on it. 9 buys, 4 holds, and it says 23% upside up to about a $70 price target. And right now we're still under $60. So we still have a decent upside, but I think that this is one that already being market leaders, that this is going to help push them forward and to the forefront. And I think it's going to be something that's going to make it really, really big contention across the other gambling and the online sports betting platforms that are out there. Like FanDuel, for example, is a huge one. I think that this is something that can really push us past that. Barstool Sports is another one. So this, I think, is really going to be a partnership that sets DraftKings apart as a leader and makes it one of the huge reasons. Well, I was already bullish on DraftKings in the first place. I really think that they are going to dominate in the market. And now I think it's only more likely because of this partnership with Simplebet. So you can see the analyst forecast down here. So TipRank's absolutely awesome. One of my favorite things is you can see exactly when these happen. And if you could look at Loop Capital, 105, they say as the most recent one, and that's from a 3.5-star estimate. Analyst. And then a 4.5-star analyst that we have here. Look at Joseph Stock, 83% success rate. Now it's only small. He only has 24 ratings. 20 out of those 24 are 83%, and he has almost a 40% average rate of return. He says $75. Bank of America says 60. Small upside for us, but still a little bit of an upside. I think in light of this news, we're going to get new analyst estimates coming out, and I think that they're going to be higher. So that's my call for DraftKings. So here's the chart that we see, and I have some lines of support and resistance drawn on here. And this most recent, we plowed right through resistance at $55, and we pushed up to this next one that I have drawn in here around $56 or so, and that's sort of where we closed out the day. And if we look intraday today, things are settling a little bit, but like I said, I don't think that the market is really pricing in what that short term, the very small time window betting, the micro betting, I don't think that it's fully priced in for what exactly it's going to do for DraftKings moving forward. So I think that DraftKings stands to benefit in really huge ways through this partnership, and I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, to fill out what we have. Let's go out here. By the way, check out that nice little bullish pennant we have. We could have another strong day. I wonder if the market's with us today, the overall market. I think that we could probably start tickling that $60 mark, tickle, to get up to 60. And that would be absolutely incredible. If we break significantly above 60 in the near term, it could act as a support for us. So I have a line in here from this head and shoulders sort of pattern that we had before the big sell-off that went along with all the tech and high growth. And then we had quite a decent reversal from there. And I think that $60 number, whereas it's right around here, I think that seeing that today or with at least within the week, I think could actually happen for us. Like I said, as long as the overall market bias is with us. All right, so now that it's back to just me and my pretty face and my great hair, check that out. Perfectly coiffed. So now that we're back to that, let me summarize for you. DraftKings, I think that they stand to benefit in really huge ways because I think that this micro betting is going to affect people on a psychological level, and I think it's going to be a huge revenue driver, and I think it's going to help fill out that bottom line finally for DraftKings and really show them as the dominating online sports betting provider. So tuck this feather in your cap. And if you already have a position, awesome. If you don't have a position, what the heck, consider one. Why not? I can't tell you to take one. I can only give you my personal reflections. I can give you my opinions, but I cannot give you financial advice as I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. So thank you guys for watching this. Check out my referral links with Moo, brand new to the market. And if you sign up with them, deposit $100, you get, I think right now they're running a promo for a free stock of GM, which is about $50. So put in 100, get 50, or like a 50% return already. And so you're on your way to making wise financial decisions, at least in that way, in my opinion. So moving forward from there, you get 4 free stocks for that sign up and that deposit. And just they're brand new, so they have huge incentive programs. So I think it'd be really wise to do that. You also get access to the Chinese markets, which, if you look at the Hang Seng, it's down significantly right now. So that opens more avenues for making money, whereas we have very top heavy markets right now in the United States. Also, that referral link for Webull's there. You can get 2 free stocks for your sign up and your deposit. It's just a $5 deposit, and it's $2,300 possible in free stocks from that deposit. And then the last thing, that Patreon, if you want to check it out and see what else I have to offer, that Patreon link is down there. I'd absolutely love to see you guys over there and chat with me in the Discord, and pick each other's brains and, see what other opportunities we have out there. Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks for rocking with me. I'm Dr. Stock. Go get that money.